A couple days ago, I watched Dan Brown's video entitled An Open Letter to Educators, which was talking about how education should be in 21st century. He said that education is about empowering students to change the world for their better life. I do agree with that because students are humans and education should approach them as humans. Therefore, humanism is appropriate philosophy in learning and teaching processes which has the concept of empowerment, emancipation, confidence, self-belief, trust, and emotional activities. Teachers have responsibility to assist the pupils to get those concepts so they will be able to change their lives and to solve their problems. Moreover, he said that because the world is changing, the teacher should also be changing. Of course, this is true because teachers who cannot adapt with alteration will be left behind, then will result in ineffective teaching. Consequently, the student will get the negative impact for this, such as bored, unmotivated, confused, and feeling fall behind. Maybe this is what Brown implied, so he dropped out of his school. One of the changes that Brown suggested was education institutions should adapt to the landscape of the information age. This means the institution should run the system based on computers, digital, and the internet. This is a good idea for those who have now access to those facilities. However, if you want to talk in global context, there are still a lot of countries that don't have those facilities. For example, Indonesia is an archipelago country that possesses around 17,500 islands. Education institutions in big cities in Indonesia have already applied learning based on information age, but not yet in small and rural islands. The government is very difficult to reach some of them. The children over there have a simple dream. Instead of thinking about using online learning, they just want to get textbooks and studying in building with teachers standing in the classes. The existence of the teachers makes us feel optimistic about the world. The world needs and will always need the teachers. Teachers take big responsibilities in human civilization. In the formal institution, learners need to be assessed, trained, and given positive values. But students cannot acquire those treatments if he or she is just looking the information by himself or herself. And in early and elementary schools, even in high schools, teachers are not only teaching, but also they are inspiring and become role models for their students. My closing statement is, if the teachers cannot change as the world changes, it doesn't indicate that teachers are not needed by the world anymore, but this means the world lost its heroes.